Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran. Usually I make videos that help other people with their spiritual awakening and give them guidance and stuff like that. But today I wanted to try something a little bit different, which was tarot. I've kind of been wanting to give it a try for a couple weeks now. I've gotten some practice in, but my setup is amateur. I don't even have the Rider-Waite tarot. I have my own version, which is called Tarot Draconis. I picked it up at a crystal shop. So, but I still understand what the translations are, but I'm going to be going off of what I see through these cards and what they look like. And so I'll still apply what the Rider-Waite means, but this tarot deck has its own little definitions. But basically, I'm just going to use my intuition to discern between the two. And hopefully, that will be just as good as the Rider-Waite. Okay, so I'm pretty much just going to start this reading off by doing a little prayer, ringing a little bell that I got. This little bell right here. I'm going to ring it. I'm also going to sage the shit out of this deck. I'm going to sage it. I'm going to sage it pretty hard. So you're going to watch me do all that, and it's going to be really, really fun. Maybe not for you, but for me, it might be a little fun. Okay, so again, my setup's pretty amateur. My head's probably going to cut off quite a good amount of time. So hopefully you guys just bear with me as I learn how to make YouTube videos properly. All right. So let me get a lighter, the same lighter that I would use to start a grill, apparently. All right, let's get it going. Lighting up a fat doobie. This is it. Looks like a joint. I wish it was, but it isn't. It's a shame. Can't smoke anymore because lower vibrational stuff. All right, let's get this going on. Sage this whole thing. Just keep it coming. Yeah, there it is. It's good shit right there. Sage some of this area going on that you can't see, but trust me, it's saging. I also got a candle lit. That helps, right? I see videos. People have candles. So I just assume that you're supposed to have a candle. But I also have some crystals and stuff surrounding it. You can't really see them. But I do have some, like, for instance, this green crystal, which is green. Or this rose quartz crystal, which is pink. And I don't know the name of some of the other ones. I think I just picked the ones that look cool, and I buy them, but I should probably look into the names of them. Anyway, now that saging is done, I am going to ring this bell, take a deep breath, and cleanse my energy. So, if you don't mind staring at me for a short duration of time as I clear myself, then we can get going, okay? Cool. That was fun. All right. So I'm going to shuffle this deck real quick, and then we're going to begin. And so this Virgo reading is going to be a general reading for what's going on in the Virgo collective for the second half of July. So July 16th to the 31st, 30th, that type of range. So this is going to be the Virgo for basically the near future. I like to think about it in terms of every 2 weeks. I feel like 2 weeks is a long enough time for individuals to experience something new. Maybe not anything profound, but 2 weeks is, let's say, enough time to have a successful diet, or enough time to give up something. Like if you've had an addiction and you've gone 2 weeks without doing it, you've already begun healing your body, right? So 2 weeks for me, 2 to 3 weeks is kind of a near future outcome. So this is near future, and this is going to be I'm going to ask 3 questions. Okay, the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to ask 1 love question. So what is the love? What's love? What's going to go happen in Virgo's love life for the next 2 weeks, right? Then I'm going to ask what is going to happen in the career life of the Virgo over the next 2 weeks. And then finally, I'm going to ask what is going to happen, what is going to be the outcome for Virgo's life for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So this is just basically a rudimentary sort of practice thing. I assume that once I get more used to it and get going and have a rhythm, it'll be vastly different and hopefully better. I wouldn't want to keep making videos and have them somehow become worse. That would kind of suck, right? So I'm just going to keep doing this type of thing. I'm just folding them now, or shuffling them, not folding them. That would be the opposite of what I want. I know you can't see them, but they're here. I'm not a very good shuffler, people. So what I tend to do is I tend to shuffle based on my intuition. So for instance, I'll just show you. I might split the deck up into two, like that, and then I might do something like this, that. Basically just getting a feel for the cards with my hand, rather than shuffling them randomly, and then kind of at the end I kind of just shuffle them all together and take just kind of like mixing it. It's just a slower but more deliberate process. So while it is a little bit slower, I feel like it's more careful, and it's kind of feels something that I'm guided to do. It might be a little bit silly and not what others do, but for me, I remember doing this as a kid, though not with tarot decks, with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards. And so it is kind of funny how now I'm doing tarot, because I used to love those types of things, cards and stuff. But this is how I used to like shuffle and make decks and stuff when I was a kid. I used to just do it like this instead of just shuffling. But anyway, I am going to also do it how cards fly out. I feel like I don't have control, so if a card flies out, then that's how I'm going to do it. That's the card I'm going to accept. I feel like that's kind of my way of connecting with the angels. I feel like they're actually doing it for me, and I feel like I can just let go and just read it and interpret it for you guys, and I don't really have to do that much. It just seems easier. I'm pretty lazy, or I like to save energy where I can, so I feel like I just trust the angels, and it should take care of itself. Okay? All right, so let's begin. All right, so dear guardian angels and spirit guides, please assist me in this reading and help give the best accurate reading that I possibly can to the collective for the second half of July for the astrological sign of Virgo. So, what is going to happen in Virgo's love life over the next 2 weeks? Shall we find out what is going to happen in Virgo's love life over the next 2 weeks? What is coming Virgo's way over the next 2 weeks? Please give me a card. Please fly whatever card you can out. That would be great because, oh, all right. So first card we got here is the Page of Cups. Now I know in the Rider-Waite, the Page of Cups is a man, but this is a blonde woman drinking from her own cup. Okay, so again, this is talking about slow moving type of energy, but it's emotional, and it could be, if it matters to you, water sign coming back into your life. But again, this is sort of a kind of like a little proposal, small offering, something coming in. Okay, but it is in regards to love, and it is positive, so that's also good news. So I'm going to put this card probably where you can't see it. Can't see any of these cards because of my setup, but unfortunately it's just the way it is. So what else is coming this way next 2 weeks? Virgo's love life, what is coming? We got the Page of Cups, that's always good. What else do we got going on? Who else is coming Virgo's way? Okay, so I got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, okay, as you can see here, she is, again, this blonde woman holding up this awesome sort of, I don't know if you can see that, but it's this large coin. And basically this speaks to kind of a larger offering, or I want to say a stable offering, something grounded in the 3D. So not something that's just emotional, not something that's that you can't see, like in the 5D type of thing. It's a real stable offering. Usually with Pentacle cards, when you're dealing with love and emotions, most of them aren't very big because Pentacles has to do with money, finances, the 3D type of thing. But this is a large, substantial. When you get the King and Queen of Pentacles, that means that it's real. That means that it's like a real person. And coupling that with the Page of Cups, I'm really getting a strong energy that it's somebody, coming in, could also be an earth sign. But basically someone stable, independent, Could also be like independent woman financially, or it could be just emotionally. But it is the strong, powerful woman making, again, she's holding up this coin like it's an offering. She's making this offering, so a stable offer, right? So I'm going to put that down there. And then, and by the way, I'm going to do 4 cards each just to start, or maybe 5, I don't know. And I don't read reversals right now, but I assume when I get into it, I will, or when I get more used to it. So again, what else is coming towards Virgo? Who is this person coming towards Virgo in the next 2 to 3 weeks, second half of July? All right, so I did get this 3 of Wands, geez, I wish, right? 3 of Swords. I did get it in the reverse. I'm not going to read it reversed, but it did come in reverse. But, you know, again, so you have this betrayal, and I'm going to read the 4th, 5th card before I really get into this one, because this could go either way so far. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. But again, the 3 of Wands speaks to betrayal, speaks to that type of thing. I have got the Star card, Major Arcana. Put that there, and I'll get one more. So who is coming towards Virgo in the next 2 to 3 weeks? Who is coming towards Virgo's love life the next 2 to 3 weeks? Second half of July, who is coming towards Virgo? Who is coming towards Virgo in the next 2 to 3 weeks? Who is it gonna be? Give me one final card to determine what's going on in Virgo's life. All right. There we go. Drop it on the floor. All right. King of Wands. Okay, so got that fire card there. So basically the way that I'm going to read this little spread that I just did here is you have somebody coming in making a small proposal offer, but then you couple that with the Queen of Pentacles, and you have kind of a woman, independent woman, stable, something grounded in the 3D, something real, something to be relied on. And when you have this, basically when you have this three of Swords here, when that talks about betrayal and third parties, the way that I see it with this with the Star card here is that it's a hope. It's basically an ending to betrayal, right? So I'll let you see this here. So you have these 2 dragons, and they're looking to the stars, and it's a couple if you want to look at it like that, but it's 2 different dragons, one white, one black, that kind of duality, looking to the stars for an answer, looking to this, something, looking for a higher power to an answer. And then you have the King of Wands, independent, right, fiery, creative energy, all about entrepreneurial, and ambition and courage, and that inner spunk, that type of energy, that type of stuff that's going on. You have that as a final energy, so someone coming towards you. So again, the way that I'm looking at this is that there's somebody coming in, possibly from your past, if it's talking about third-party situations, someone coming in to end the betrayal or to end, whatever happened between you guys, or even if it's just someone who come in to end a betrayal that happened from somebody else, right? Because I'm also getting that as well. It could be 2 different types of people. It could be somebody new coming in to end a betrayal that happened with somebody else, like a new lover comes in to replace the old outdated one, or it could be this person from your past coming back to end the betrayal, right? It could go either way. Keep your options open, because with this Major Arcana, with the Star card, that's and then couple that with the King of Wands, which is a really great card to get. It's basically saying whoever is coming back is going to, the outcome, no matter what, is going to be you feeling great, right? It's going to have you feeling positive and energetic and full of passion, right? So it also could be somebody that is passionate. It could be a fire sign like an Aries and stuff like that, Sagittarius. But it could just be somebody's coming back to give you hope. Somebody that's has that King of Wands energy, and it just could be. And I am strongly getting that it could be 2 different kinds of people, or it could be 2 people for everybody, or one for one group and one for the other. But basically, whoever's coming back is going to end some negative period of your life. It's going to give you hope again. It's going to give you that King of Wands energy, that fire, that passion, and whatever love offer this is, whoever it's from, the outcome is going to be you feeling good. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so now I'm going to move on to the career aspect of Virgo's life. Okay, so Dear spirit guides and guardian angels, please tell me what's going to happen to the career and finances of Virgo over the second half of July. Please, one card at a time, flying out. That would be great. Okay, so I got the Five of Pentacles. So that's already good. Off to a good start there, because I did ask about the material, right? So Five of Pentacles. Maybe I should show this to you one more time, because again, this isn't the Rider Waite. This is a different. So the pictures do matter. So you can see this dragon is kind of proud of what he's got to show. Five, a little bit something stable. Fives also speak to change. So maybe if you're seeing 555 a lot, you might want to pay attention there. And the Five of Pentacles is basically, hard work, things paying off, things looking up. It's not huge. It's not like the 10 of Pentacles or anything like that, but it is something stable, something real, something to it's reliable anyway. So something's coming in, right? It's the first card. Let's see what else we got going on. So obviously something is coming in that's stable, something real you can rely on. That's always good news. What else we got? What is going to happen to Virgo's career and finances over the second half of July? Please flip one card. That would be great. All right. So Five of Wands. And as you might know, that speaks of conflict, competition. All right, so let's keep going there. Again, 2 5s, so if I get another 5 or something, that's definitely speaking to somebody. What else is coming into Virgo's career over the second half of July? What is going to come in for Virgo's career second half of July? What is coming in? What news? What can Virgo expect? Give me one card to flip over. Dear angels. Okay, there we go. All right. It's good news. Page of Pentacles. So a solid offer in the 3D. This speaks to money news, positive money news, positive job offer. And as you can see, this guy is basically coming off of his horse, ready to offer something. So you can expect some type of news to come in and hit you. Slow moving news, but news nonetheless, and it's something that's going to happen over the second half of July, 2 or 3 weeks, right? So it's something you can expect to be coming in here, right? We get 2 more cards for you guys. What else? Oh, okay, so this card immediately came out, the Magician. Okay, so the Magician, major arcana, as you can see there, camera's not very good, but it's just this dragon surrounded by different possibilities, right? You've got all these energies surrounding him, and he can go in any direction that he wants. Basically, the manifestor, the creation. So whatever is going to happen, I'm thinking so far, I'm reading it like the Magician is going to give, it's basically whatever's happening is going to give you into this energy of being able to create whatever you want. It's like, oh, this job's coming in, I can finally be able to manifest the things that I need. These things are going to help me manifest what I want. So I'm getting a lot of, say if you wanted to buy something or do something for your own business, your career, something, even just a passion that might excel yourself, the money that's coming in or the job that's coming in is going to allow you to take those pursuits to further, to the next level. It's going to take you further, right? So one more card for career and finances for Virgo over the second half of July. What is coming Virgo's way for finances and career? One last card, one card to fly out. That would be amazing. Okay, and I got 6 of Wands. Okay, and that's a pretty good card because that means victory and success. And those 2 5s and then a 6, right? So again, I'm going to read this just as I'm seeing it. Basically, something stable's coming in with this 5 of Pentacles. You have this 5 of Wands, but that's competition because, again, then immediately after you have the Page of Pentacles. And that's basically, to me, that's like ending competition. It's putting an end to the competition, or you're getting past the competition. Whatever is happening, the competition is ending, right? Like this person, this 5 of Wands feels like it's being pinned down, right? But then again, it's like you have, right after you have this offer. So to me, that's the way I'm reading it, is that the competition that you feel like this is constant competition, that's going to end. There's some new job opportunity coming in that's going to end the competition, that's going to end the feeling of being pinned down. That's the way I'm looking at it again, because I'm reading it how I'm looking at these cards from this specific deck, and this guy's being pinned down as a burden, so it's going to end the burden. Okay, that's what I'm looking at, because then you have the Magician, right? So this is going to, whatever this job opportunity is, this offer, these financial windfall, whatever it may be, money news. It's coming to you. It's going to enable you to end the competition, create the things that you want, manifest your desires properly, faster, and it's going to end with that Six of Wands, which is a victory. And as you can see, this guy's riding this dragon. Basically looks like he's heading somewhere else and victorious, right? The dragon's basically screaming, guys on top of it. Looks pretty badass, right? So that's what I'm getting for your career. So it obviously looks like something's coming in the next 2 weeks that is going to take Virgos to the next level and the competition. There might be a little bit of competition, but the end result is success anyway. So regardless of the next 2 weeks, your finances and career are looking pretty good. Okay, so let me just ask, let me get some more cards for the final outcome, right? So what is the final outcome for Virgo over the next half of July? So what is the final outcome? Give me a couple cards. Okay, so first card I got, Major Arcana, Emperor. So this Emperor doesn't look as courageous as he does in the Rider-Waite, but it's the Emperor nonetheless. So that talks about passion, ambition, basically divine masculine energies, that masculine energy. So it's basically all the stuff that's happening. The outcome is going to put you into a very like kingly kind of role. So what else do we got going on here? What else is the final outcome for Virgo over the second half of July? What else is Virgo going to experience? And what is the outcome between everything? What is the final outcome here? What's going on with Virgo? What is going to happen? Give me 2 more cards. Just going to do 3 for the final outcome. What else we got? Okay. All right. Now I got, this is an important card for a lot of you. The Lovers, okay? Little girl kissing dragon nose. You know, that's probably frowned upon in today's society, but you get the point. Now this speaks to decisions. Decisions between work, decisions between love. And as you can see from the reading that I just did, it looks like there's somebody new or old coming back and that there's an opportunity for your job. So it looks like for a lot of you, for many of you anyway, you're gonna have to make a choice between, do I take this job? Do I take this woman? Do I choose this woman? Do I choose, or man, right? I'm speaking for myself. Do I choose this partner? Do I not choose this partner? Do I choose the job over this partner? How's it gonna go? It speaks to decisions, and important decisions. This is the life-changing decisions. But change brings happiness no matter what. And you have this Emperor card, and before you had the Six of Wands and the King of Wands. And it's funny how both of those ended on a Wands card, right? So let me get one more card. What is the final outcome for Virgo over the second half of July? Let me get something good here. Those are 2 good cards, the Emperor and the Lovers. So let me, one more card to fly out. And there we go. Fuck yes. Justice. That is the Justice card. This dragon looking down at the world, basically like, this is the shit that happened and I made it. So those are 3 major arcana cards. And that is pretty kind of wild a little bit from the way I'm reading it. To have a final outcome and have 3 major arcana cards, that's pretty important. So that looks like to me is that no matter what happens, no matter what choice you make, there's justice coming towards you. The balances are going to be set. Everything that you wanted is basically going to come towards you. The second half of July is looking really important for Virgos. It's kind of awesome since I'm a Virgo, so I'll look at that later on and be like, this is pretty cool. So again, it looks like that whatever is going to be happening to you guys at the end, it's going to be super, super, it's going to be really important. Like this is the second half, next 2 to 3 weeks, really important for Virgos here. Again, this new person's coming in, this maybe a new or old person is coming in to end this sort of, the end of feeling of betrayal. It's going to give you hope again, give you this ambition, this fire, right, for your love. And then for your finances and career, it looks like there's something new, something stable coming in that's going to allow you to have this victory, this material victory, this, finances, this new job, this new opportunity is going to allow you to manifest your desires. And then regardless of, and in either situation, you have these 3 major arcana cards. You have the Emperor, speaks to your ambition, your courage, your attitude, how you carry yourself, that very strong divine masculine energy, that confidence. Then you have the Lovers card. Again, that's like choices. So it might be awesome if there's somebody coming back in. This is like a Gemini card. Somebody that you love coming in, right? The Lovers card speaks to that true romantic relationship, and then the Justice card. So it's basically saying that in either sense, in your love life, you're getting justice. In your career, you're getting justice. You're getting justice no matter what. No matter what decision you make, you're getting justice. The things are going to be balanced. the time of turmoil is over and the things that are coming to you are only good news. That's what I'm getting. There's very little, there's only 2 cards that could be perceived at all to be negative in here, right? And that's the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords, and both of them are surrounded by positive cards. So that's really awesome. So hopefully this video was able to help you guys. I'm sorry that my setup is actually shitty, but hopefully as I get used to doing these types of videos, the setup will be better. You'll be able to see the cards better, the crystals, all the little niche stuff that I got going on here. But I hope the reading resonated with you guys. Please let me know in the comments if it did, and let me know what happens, of course. And I think that's it for today. Hopefully I did all right for my first time. I think I did, but I probably didn't. Who knows, right? I'll think about it tonight at 11 o'clock while I'm trying to sleep. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a good rest of your week. Awesome.